Welcome, dear students. How are you all? Feeling relaxed? Because from last 2 weeks after first bi-monthly exams, you were not in touch with studies. You were busy in making posters, videos to appreciate the paramedical staff and doctors who are fighting in the pandemic of COVID-19. Hope you all are taking good care of yourself. Now come back to studies. In previous videos, we finished lesson 3. Now we will start lesson 4, the polar regions and exploration. Today I will explain page 25 to 27. Dear students, here are some learning outcomes. After listening this video, you will be able to know about these key learning points. Here I will give introduction of lesson and the geographical location of the polar regions. On globe you can see the location if you have at home, the features of polar regions and about temperature. How is it low there in polar regions? Living condition of people, type of houses in which they live, and which transport method they are using, and what type of animals are living there. Here is introduction of lesson. The polar regions are the areas of the earth around the North Pole and the South Pole. Do you know where is North Pole and South Pole? Look at this picture. There are two dark blue portions. Upper blue part is North Pole and the lower blue part is South Pole. They are found within the Arctic and Antarctic circles. You can see these are the last areas of the earth to be explored. The various lands and the waters surrounding the North Pole and the South Pole, known as polar regions. Life in the polar regions is very difficult because of cold. Winter temperatures can reach deep into the negatives. These areas are so remote and the climate is so harsh that people do not go there very often because it's very difficult to survive there. No? Now we will discuss why these regions are called the land of midnight sun, because in midwinter the sun remains below the horizon. The meaning of this word is highlighted below. You can see horizon means line separating earth and sky. It is dark all day and night, while in midsummer it remains above the horizon throughout the day and night. This is why these regions are called the land of midnight sun. Now try to understand by this picture. You can see the North Pole or Arctic Circle. It is in sunshine. While look at South Pole or Antarctic Circle, there is no sunshine. It remains dark all day and night. To clear the concept better, I'll share a video you must watch. North Pole or Arctic Circle. Now I will explain Arctic Circle. First I'll show you the location of the Arctic Circle on the globe. If you have a globe at home, you can see it's on the top of globe. North Pole is known as Arctic Circle. Around the North Pole, there is a vast area of the ocean called the Arctic Ocean. This ocean is not like other oceans of the world. It is so cold here that the water is covered by ice and snow. There is very little land. During summer months, much of ice on the edges breaks away from the ice cap. Huge icebergs float in the ocean. Temperatures in the Arctic for most of the year are below minus 23 degrees Celsius. The people of the Arctic regions are called Inuits. They used to build their houses out of blocks of snow because there is no there are no trees and stones. These houses are called igloos. The igloos are lined inside with rugs and the furs to keep them warm. For transport, they use kayaks, means boats made by animal skin. Now they are also using motor boats. They hunt seals, walruses, and whales and catch fish. No penguins in the Arctic. At the end of this video, you can see pictures of these animals. The first man who reached in North Pole was an American named Edwin Peary in 1909 in 20th century. The first explorer in this region was a Greek called Pythias. Now I'll explain South Pole or Antarctic Circle. This picture will show you the location of Antarctic Circle. Now I'll explain. The South Pole is known as the Antarctic Circle. It's a huge landmass covered with ice and snow. The climate is very cold all year. Icy winds blow at the speed of 300 km per hour. And this continent contains almost 90% of the world's ice. The mountains, snow freezing temperature, deep crevasses. Crevasses mean cracks in glacier. The possibility of blizzards. Blizzards mean snowstorm. Make this part of the world the most difficult for anyone to explore. People often suffer from frostbite. Frostbite is a disease caused by extreme cold affecting fingers and toes. The Antarctic Circle is extremely cold with temperature below minus 87 degrees Celsius, and human life is not possible on the permanent basis. This is the reason Antarctic is still uninhabited. Roald Amundsen was the first man to reach the South Pole. Seals, whales, and the penguins live here. Now you can see animals found in the polar region: seals, walrus, penguins, and polar bears. It's time for the homework. Read lesson 4, page 25 to 27 carefully and underline difficult words. If you want to ask any question or you have any queries, you can call me. Thank you.